So the first thing you need to know is what is a one-to-one function. So hopefully everybody knows what a function is. Do you know what a function is, by the way?
It's just f at x pretty much. So it's y.
Well, not exactly. So a function is, and when I say it, you'll remember that it
Mhm.
always has to pass the vertical line test.
Mhm.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So what that means is, for example, if I have a graph that looks like this is x equals y squared.
That doesn't pass the vertical line test.
That doesn't pass the vertical line test because this is not a function. So functions have to pass the vertical line test. And basically we're saying that if we have an x value, that we can't have different y values. So what this says is if we have two y values that are equal, then the x's have to be equal. And that doesn't work for this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But for a one-to-one function, we also have to pass what we're going to call the horizontal line test, which means that even if you have a function, which a parabola is a function, right, that passes the vertical line test. So I can say here that if here's a y, and here's another y, and they're equal, then, oh, I guess I had them backwards. So if the y's are equal, the x's also have to be equal, because otherwise it won't pass this vertical line test. I mean, this horizontal line test. So a one-to-one function, because it has function in it, it has to pass the vertical line test. I'm so sorry, I keep getting those words mixed up. The vertical line test. Okay, so that means for every value, so for every x, there's only one y. For every x, there's only one y. Okay, that the parabola passes the vertical line test. But now, if I say y equals 1, I have 2 points here that are different x values, right? So it doesn't pass the horizontal line test because two different x values are giving me the same y values. Okay, so that's basically what one-to-one functions have to have. It has to pass the vertical and the horizontal line test. So let's look at this. So for A, does A pass so identifying one-to-one functions, does A pass the horizontal line test?
Yes.
Perfect. How about B?
Yeah.
It does, even though it looks like here it's not, because it looks like it's getting horizontal, it's not. That's an asymptote happening there. So it is passing the horizontal line test. How about C?
No.
C does not. We can see that there's pretty much anywhere I put a horizontal line, I'm gonna go through two points. And for D as well, right? This would not pass the horizontal line test. Perfect.